Okay, let's get going. This is going to be take 2 on an experimental run. I did a run last night for this route. It's basically, I don't think I have the patience to really give it my all and go for a proper run. And so I'm just experimenting with some routes that I've never done before that may save some time, may not. The first take of this, as you can see up by my splits, was a 2:15:45, which is about 7 minutes, almost exactly 7 minutes, 7 minutes or 6 minutes 55 seconds slower than my current PB. In the end, I don't think the route saved time, which is, of course, the end goal for this experiment, but after doing that as, like, you know, attempt 1, I had some ideas for how it could, what areas I'd like to improve in, so I'm going to just try that. If this run doesn't go anywhere, and let's be fair, it probably won't, then likely this route will be deemed a failure and I'll move on. But for now, this is what I'm going to try.
I asked
I'm actually going to leave my secondary weapon, the normal weapon. We don't get the grenade launcher until much later in the game, so there's no reason to switch to it now. Switch to the G36C now. And it is nice to have a silenced weapon as my secondary. While the G36 can be silenced, its silencer isn't equipped by default, and the extra menuing to equip it would waste time, so I'm not planning on doing that.
Visual on Rebel radio broadcast unit. Let's activate it and get their message out.
And then dig in for a fight. Those things are like party invitations for SB goons. Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake.
I think I should have just killed Weaver there by mistake. Where are you? You just hiding behind a fence up there, probably?
Those Sicarios are gonna destroy the emitter.
No, they're not. They're really not. I apparently killed... Nope, didn't kill everyone. Just most of everyone in that car. And that's enough.
Say the word, boss. Engaging.
Okay, message sent. That ought to inspire the rebels.
Cutting out the menuing for the G36C is probably what saved that 5 seconds there.
Got eyes on the target. Let's move. Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
Engaging tangos.
Quédate quieto. Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit.
I am not as familiar with landing in front of the tent here. I used to always land behind the tent regardless, and then would just run up to get this guy, but Shuey was pointing out that it is totally possible to land in front.
Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on.
I'm not sure if my landing job just right there was,
People like you.
or is capable of taking off now. We'll find out. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this landing spot nearly as much. Definitely a rough landing. But that was more me than I think the position itself. Yep, that was just how I landed it. There was space there.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Maru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. Too much riding on this. Let's move. Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember,
Hold on. Are you Amaru? What's left of him anyway? Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
ah shit, we've been spotted.
I'm not sure if I said it this run.
Back to your friends.
I started a run that got to
Take it up with him, senor.
Ocoro? I got to the start of Ocoro here, which is not far in at all. And then I managed to just destroy a ton of helicopters, get down in a helicopter, get killed, all sorts of bad things happen there. So, anyway, I don't think I mentioned it this run, but what I'm looking for here is a sub 210 pace. If I can get a sub 210, that means this route shows promise.
This is it. Check it out. Weapons case.
Are you hurt?
Crawley 629. Yep.
Heads up.
Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way.
We are going to move past this village here where we'd normally get intel, and we are actually just going to go land, get the Ocoro call started, and then come back for the intel. Now, it's hard to tell as we were flying by, but I think the intel in that town ended up in the church, which is very good for this particular style. The church can be done quietly without ever getting spotted, so this call can keep going for the entirety of it.
The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Ocoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province,
that is not
rubbing shoulders with politicians
the church.
and greasing the wheels for the cartel. It's not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slump.
Wait.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. You snag that, you snag his GPS.
Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre.
Hold up.
Back, Bowman.
What happened? Wait, you know what? Never mind. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Ocoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre, and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Ocoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Ocoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
Getting an upload from Bowman. Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
Sario.
Engage him. Shit, we got a sniper.
Nomad here. Sorry for the interruption.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itacua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon.
The splits there are inaccurate. The route has changed again since this,
Consider it done.
so I don't really feel bad about being behind here because, well, things have changed around basically in how things are going.
Let's get back to business. Qatari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Any day you blow shit up is a good day.
El Emisario's gonna have to deal with this quick, or his granddad will skin him alive.
We'll keep turning up the heat until he jumps. Then we
Get
get
him. Coming up, need. Hold up. Weapons free, weapons free.
Shit, they spotted us.
Frag out. Frag out.
Again! Grenade! 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 Watch out!
We got cartel Sicario troops engaging us.
Santa Blanca, Unidad, you two fight it out. Okay, we got the better of the two spawns here for intel, because we want to swap out to this helicopter. If we don't swap out to this helicopter now, we're going to have to swap out to a different helicopter, which is less optimal.
Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's brief. Hold on.
I might get down here. Yep. My squad did not feel like killing the one dude who is in anywhere near me. Instead, they felt like just sitting around ineffectually, like they do.
What took you so long? Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's briefing on Santa Blanca's coke production pipeline.
People at the top are El Yayo and La Gringa. Yayo's Bolivian, an ex-coke...
Right. Let's try this again. Check it out. Got a location on a cocaine factory operating out of a converted slaughterhouse here in Ocoro.
What are we waiting for? Let's go light that shit up.
Just one problem.
Where is the...
Factory
There it
code
is.
requires a key code
Came out the wrong side.
So where do we get the code?
According to this, El Emisario's assistant has it. We need to track him down. We entering a new province?
Yeah, Villa Verde. Map shows one major road which leads to the city of Villaverde. Other than that, looks like a lot of jungle.
Let's give Bowman a call. Bowman, we're crossing into the province Villaverde.
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the cartel. The mine is the cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we could screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villaverde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchon before making any big moves. Bowman out.
Oh, we got the 50-50. Don't need to worry about over there.
Close to the camp entrance.
Got something here. Looks like the local boss is a guy named El Way. He has a house in a place called Riverine. Let's check it out. Bowman, the name of the Buchon in Villaverde is El Way.
El Way? We know him. I wasn't sure he was in Villaverde. He's in charge of processing the pyrolusite into the chemical used to purify the cocaine. An Unidad lieutenant named Bento caused an accident in the processing plant that burned El Way's fucking face off.
Oh, so it was easy to spot in the crowd.
When the bandages came off, Lieutenant Bento made fun of El Way's hamburger face. El Way went after him and almost started war. Sueño had to step in.
That sounds like a great lever to pull.
Frame El Way for the lieutenant's murder, the war starts up for real. I'll send you some intel on El Way. Bowman out.
Bowman just sent us a video starring none other than Bolivia's butt-ugliest comedian, Elway. Sure to be a barrel of laughs.
There's normally a convoy around here. I guess we did skip one mission, which is why all the times are off right now. Which has made it so the convoy isn't where I expected it to be. It's not a big deal because we don't care. We're not actually going to go for the convoy one way or the other. But... you're clipping.
Look at this little arsenal.
These are homemade shotgun shells.
There went my helicopter, which means we're still going to lose some time.
When El Way shoots somebody, he wants everyone to know it was him. Let's grab these and give Bowman a call.
Shit, we got
You're in bad shape. Take cover.
I requested it.
Oh, there's that convoy.
Planet trap Elway. How about we kill the Unidad captain and leave Elway's signature shells at the scene to pin it on him? Sound good?
Devious. Make it happen.
We got a Sicario. Relax.
This is the first time I'm only suspected here. Not even suspected anymore. Normally there's a couple of heavies just patrolling right here. Maybe again patrol routes are off because of global timer. Now, the time splits I'm going against here also didn't have to switch helicopters, so we probably lost 20 to 30 seconds through doing that.
I like the idea of this load of pesos and birdshot.
When I was a kid, a neighbor used to fill his shotgun with rock salt instead. That's some hardcore shit.
Okay, why are you guys doing this right now?
Bowman, we found one of the pyrolusite labs.
Good work. Now that we know what they might look like, let me see if I can find any others in the area. And there it is. Transmitting the new location to you now.
Lab destroyed.
Ooh-ah. On to the next one.
So yeah, I don't think I've shown this off in a run yet, but by shooting through the windows here, we never have to get out of our helicopter, meaning that we are never at risk of this mortar or grenades or any of the many, many horrible things that can go wrong to a helicopter when you are not in it, or when you are just trying to take off.
We're clear. That's it for any easy pyrolusite we're finding around these parts.
That should put a nice crimp in Elway's career.
Not to mention the cartel's supply chain.
Sounds like it's cervezas time.
Ready? Fire!
Opening
Fuck.
fire.
Look there.
An SB network station. Let's blow the door and deactivate it.
I'm so used to the phone being it. I forgot that it can sometimes be this bulletin
Check this
board.
out. The head of the miners' union in Villa Verde, this guy named Chango, flat out hates how the cartel treats workers here.
Sounds like we have a lot in common.
Bet he'd be happy to lend us a hand with fucking up their pyrolusite supply chain.
Now, the splits for Villa Verde are pretty much 100% accurate in terms of like the individual segment times. There's no change in segment that I'm worried about. So,
We're good, we're good.
That's the union leader.
Let's go talk to him.
We hear you'd like to get those SB soldiers off your back.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing to abandon the mines for good?
Pero no pueden. You can just kill off every Santa Blanca soldier in the country.
If we could manage it, we would. But we can't take out enough of them for you to have the time to gather your families and flee.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Santa Blanca has taken over our place in San Marquesa. Clear out that mine, and we should be able to get free.
That we can make happen. More cartel handiwork. Fucking animals.
Look alive. This is the miners' district, and it's crawling with Santa Blanca. Clear them out.
Hold on.
Copy. You should see our main soon.
I do love how this area is bugged out for some reason.
I'll get that in the cartel.
Oh, here we go. They've seen him.
That felt like it went smoothly. I mean, yeah, Unidad came on, but
We're clear over here.
that's not really that big a deal.
I could use some rounds.
Clear here. That got kind of stressful, huh?
Well, if you didn't want to be a gunfighter, you should have joined the Peace Corps.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. Ready?
I'm
Open
opening
fire.
fire.
We'll go.
Shit, he knows he's taking fire.
Really? I shot you a bunch of times and you didn't die.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
Ooh.
Get away from there.
Hello.
I asked the rebels to drop off the ride.
Okay, I'm going to either have to rely on my teammates to take care of this last dude,
Unidad bird approaching. Stay
or
down.
get out and do it myself.
Ready? Fire, fire,
Punch
fire.
it, master.
Oh my god, teammates.
Got one.
Okay, so we lost like 30 seconds there. I'm not sure how we lost 30 seconds.
That ought to keep their pole
All told.
turning nice and white.
You know pyrolusite is used to filter water, too. There are other ways to manage that, though, right?
Fuck it. I was drinking bottled water anyway.
Here's Captain Bento.
Let's take him out.
Cartel Sakari.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueño wants him dead to make peace with Unidad. And you destroyed the guy's pyrocide operation. You gunslingers have fucked up Elway's...
No grenades. Please.
I hope he isn't taking it personally.
You can ask him in person.
No grenades!
Stay breathing.
Very
Elway
kind
has
of you,
nowhere
Unidad.
else to turn but us. And I want to know what he knows.
Got a lead on his 20.
Unidad is hunting him down. Head to their base. See if you can find intel on his location there.
Jesus, you like giving us the impossible missions. Just give us a call if you find something out before we have to sneak into the devil's asshole, okay?
I thought you liked poking around the devil's asshole. Bowman out.
With the shotgun shells there, Unidad will accuse Elway of the killing, and nobody's friends anymore.
Come on, let's go see what other trouble we can stir up. There's the Unidad base.
We're crazy sneaking into there. We don't get paid enough.
You don't get crazy pay? I hear it's like 3 times combat pay, but they charge you extra for the therapy. Yo, take cover!
The captain's running. Engaging.
According to this, Unidad has a tracker on Elway's car.
We better hurry then, before they find him.
Good to go.
No hay señales de enemigos por aquí. Continúe la búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
I got eyes on Elway.
Where's the Unidad patrol? It's gonna spawn in. It always does. There it is. It spawned up there? Really?
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
To snag me. Respect, gringos.
Taking a shot.
Looks like I was close enough to aggro the Santa Blanca over there. Not that it matters at all. So that was interesting. The Unidad patrol spawned up on the wrong road for some reason. So rather than just being right around the corner and then
Sweeper.
coming at us, they instead spawned up at that like network station. So, the first run I had this Elway's mission did not go well. Trying to leave framing Elway was just a nightmare. And it looks like it was a minute and a half of nightmare. That's quite a bit of time savings right there. So, one of the funny things that happens from this this routing change is so long as we don't die or otherwise cause the game to reset itself, fast travel, etc., then this convoy for the assistant will just keep going, and it's been going this entire time. And actually, just off to the far right of the screen there, right by my speed gauge, you can see where we want to be for the factory. Because this convoy goes straight through where the factory is, and then goes back in this loop around this mountain. So long as we do Villa Verde in a decent amount of time, we can catch this pretty damn close to the factory that we need to be going to for it.
LT's getting away. Engaging tangos. What the hell are you doing? Take cover. Detainees again. No threat to anybody.
Ah, fuck! Oh shit! Oh shit! Dios mío! Don't kill me! Por favor! I have a family!
The access code to the cocaine factory. What is it?
I've got 2 boys. 2 little ones. Mis chiquitos, Gustavo and Felipe. I've got pictures. You want to see them?
No, I don't want to see the damn pictures. Just give me the access code and we're done.
Pero ¿qué es eso? What's the matter? You don't like kids or something?
Jesus. You want to go home to Gustavo and Felipe, just give me the damn number.
Tuvo bueno. Mire, it's 654-375. That's it, I swear.
Bowman, you've got the code.
I'm sending you a virus to upload into the factory's automation software. It'll screw with the chemical processing in subtle ways that'll spoil the coke, then brick the machines when someone tries to remove it. That'll cost Santa Blanca a lot of product and take the factory out of action for months.
Thanks for taking care of Weaver, Holt. But, you guys let's teleport.
Okay, here we go. Once we're inside the factory, we take out control systems and cocaine stocks. Then we get the hell out.
Get in, run around, and break shit. Copy that. Grenade! 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 Watch out!
We don't need that helicopter. It's actually totally fine that we lost it.
Okay, we're in. We'll hit the control room first.
Copy that.
I got eyes on a weapons case. Controls are foobarred. That'll shut the factory down for months.
Where to next?
Let's search the warehouse.
On the test run of this, I did not have an Unidad helicopter. I had a small Santa Blanca helicopter with machine guns on it. And so, just stopping the assistant was a lot harder than this. It went just really poorly. There's a third guy in here. Where is he? There he is.
Frag out. Frag out. Get some.
Okay, that's one supply, or cache down.
Stockpile destroyed. Let's go. Lock shorted. Let's go. Got eyes on a cocaine stockpile. Frag out. Frag out. Stockpile destroyed. Let's keep moving.
Damn, that was a shitload of polvo we just wrecked. Somebody's gonna be pissed.
This'll put El Emisario's nuts in a vice. He'll have to come out of hiding to deal with the fallout, and then he's ours.
Newman, this is Pacatari. The damage you've done in Ocoro has made El Emisario...
Really glad I didn't spawn in my helicopter yet.
He's terrified of what El Yayo will think when he finds out how much production capacity has been lost.
Sounds good so far.
To make up the difference, El Emisario has ordered his men to take over a hospital in Ocoro and convert it into a cocaine lab.
Son of a bitch.
We must keep the cartel from taking over the hospital. It's vital to the people of Ocoro.
Game, please load quickly. Thank you.
Are you there, Kumpa?
Nomad here. Go ahead, over.
We must keep the cartel from taking over the hospital. It's vital to the people of Ocoro and to my people as well. I have sent a small...
Package.
Forced to defend the building, but it's not enough. They won't last long without help.
Understood. Tell your people we're on the way.
Enemy activity. Stay sharp.
Frag out.
Watch the truck, man. We need to ship this in. That truck
Armored
is
truck
running
secure.
off.
We'll send the location of the radio gear to the rebels.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it.
I want that.
We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itacua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my men up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers. My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now. This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to
Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are. But he's sitting in the Unidad firebase.
All right, good to go.
Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need the target alive.
Roger that. Ooh,
Here we go.
got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
Oiga, what the hell is this?
So, this is an interesting thing about the game, is day and night actually do matter. Light in general do matter for enemies' attention, like their ability to detect you. Detection, I guess is the word I was looking for, not attention. So, in this case, by coming here at night now, they were not even alerted at this point. Like, we weren't hunted as of when I landed here.
We've got a package ready.
We might be now, because my guards are, or my squad is going crazy at the roof.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamb ready for delivery. Un borrego. Vale.
But we were able to take our time,
Pilot.
land nicely, and then continue on with our day.
Put the hornet's nest.
Oh, and they finally figured out we were there. I am going to stop in and grab my medal. The game is definitely completable without it. I mean, there's no real need for this, but at the same time, if it just adds some consistency, I don't see the reason to not spend the extra 10-20 seconds to do it. On the other hand, the Born Leader perk, which would be at the top of this, on top of this garage here, I really don't see the need for anymore. We've already completed the part that it was supposed to benefit.
The garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Okay. Okay. I pressed E too early there. That's what caused that. Because then the game thinks, or the helicopter thinks it's in free fall, which is really stupid because it's definitely not. But also the physics are entirely different if it's in free fall versus not.
Send over a vehicle for us.
We've got a location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it.
Screw it. I'm just gonna run for the car.
Analyze the car's GPS for intel.
Actually, while I'm here...
Bad guys in the area.
This is the garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Roger that. Hey, we got a narco by the turret.
I got a spot you. Back up.
Open fire.
That was close. That was...
This car is swinging.
yeah.
And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand the narco thing. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning. All right, now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito are hiding out.
A captured rebel being held in the village of Colta might have...
How far away is that?
on Yuri and El Polito.
Okay, that's far enough away that I think fast traveling will actually be faster. It'll refresh our helicopter spawn, so I don't need to worry about having wasted that spawn.
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
I'll pilot.
Let's ride.
Looks like Colta is still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here.
They know we're here.
Oof, some loud echoes in here.
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
Nomad, we finally got a 20 on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car's GPS with that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogations.
Send us the location and we'll take care of it.
Put them in the ground for me. Make sure they feel the pain.
Advance on the lodge. Stay alert.
Move in. Watch those doorways and corners. This must be where Sandoval cashed in. Bowman said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a...
Awesome. Didn't actually get attached.
The bitch held out for a long time.
I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time to make it right.
Polito killed. Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
Yuri is down. This is Nomad. We're boots down in Montuyoc. What have you got for us?
Montuyoc is Santa Blanca's primary training ground. They've got a number of military-style training camps in the province and bring in recruits from all over South America. And Muro is spending big money to bring people in the Special Forces background to train cartel recruits. The senior instructor is rumored to be former U.S. military, but we don't know much more than that. I need you to gather intel on the cartel's training ops and get me an ID on the senior instructor.
Solid copy, Bowman. We'll get on it.
Okay, so we swung out a bit wide there to pick up the rally point that's here, which we will use to travel for the El Sueño mission.
Hold up. Got eyes on a cartel resupply point. It's like heavy weapons and ammo.
You want to take it out?
We destroy those supplies, it'll cripple cartel ops in the province.
Copy that.
Got a location here in a cartel communication center. Site handles all the message traffic in the province. If we can get in there and hack their message logs, we might get an ID on the cartel senior instructor. Coming up on the objective now. Need to get inside and hack their message.
Wait.
Copy.
Downloading now. Pushing the take direct to Bowman. Stand by. Bowman, this is Nomad. I'm sending you message logs from a cartel comm center here in Montuyoc. If we're lucky, the name of the
Cartel senior instructor is in there.
I'm getting it now. Wait one. No joy. There's nothing in here that points to their top guy. There is something interesting, though. Looks like they've got search parties out looking for a deserter. One of their new recruits ran off a few days back. They think he might still be in the area.
How does that help us?
If he was in the training program for any length of time, it's possible he came into contact with our guy.
You think this deserter can give us an ID?
Only one way
Now
to
this is
find
one coming up here is one mission that I'm actually really happy to be doing at night. Because in my prototype run of this, after we interrogate this guy here, which I'm actually going to tag the mission and confirm, yep, we did get Bravo.
Find this guy and bring him in. He could.
Got eyes on the cartel search party.
What's the plan, boss?
Hold up.
Anyway, so after we interrogate this lieutenant here, and we go pick up Emilio, I actually was able to get to Emilio without being spotted, which meant that I could easily grab Emilio and get out of there with no risk to my helicopter, which is, just golden.
Boss says we get to make an example out of him so the others don't get the same idea. We're gonna drag him back and let the other recruits take turns on him with a machete.
Where's this little chicken shit now?
We don't know for sure yet, but we're getting close. One of the other search parties thinks they found his trail.
Where's this other search party? Tell me and maybe I'll let you go.
Okay, chinga.
I'll tab there for a second, and a bunch of things decided to start autoplaying,
I'm a deserter.
including one of my own old videos, which is great.
Got eyes on another search party. We gotta be in the right grid.
Cartel's closing in. We'd best haul ass and find this dude.
Hold on.
Not this time, though.
Away from me! Let me go! Shut up. From here on out, I talk, you listen.
It is starting to be daylight.
Now move.
But I think Emilio's actually the one who got me engaged with everybody here. Last time Emilio had his back to me, and then was cowering from the helicopter and did not trigger the engage status.
I'm good. Crank it.
Please don't take me back there, neta, por favor. I'm begging you. I can't take it. You hear me? Yeah, brother, no lo aguanto. I can't. It's unspeakable. The things they made me do. They put a hammer in my hand and made me kill.
Come on, Emilio. There's someone I want you to meet.
You want to get away from the cartel, Emilio?
Emilio gave us a name. Carl
Bookhart.
Dude's an American?
If he's the guy I'm thinking of, he used to be an army ranger. We even served together for a while.
A ranger? No. No fucking way.
Bowman's getting confirmation now. She'll get back to us when she knows for sure.
Got some background for you on Carl Bookhart. Looks like you were right. His 214 has him in Iraq with 3rd Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment back in '03, discharged in '06, and then he drops off the radar.
I'm getting the notion he's kept in shape.
Our deserter tells me he's at a cartel base located inside the abandoned Choza Padre silver mine. Find Bookhart, take him out. Killing him will disrupt the cartel's training program for months.
Copy that. We'll get it done. We're closing in on Bookhart's last known location.
We really gonna do this, boss? Kill one of our own?
Bookhart stopped being our brother the day he went to work for the cartel. You see him, you take him out. No hesitation.
Hey, we got a narco with a submachine gun close to the campus.
Whoops.
That was fucking explosion's got him suspicious.
Let's go.
Oh, and I'm gonna tag this mission just in case.
Jesus, it smells like a slaughterhouse in here.
The hell kind of training is Bookhart doing?
The first thing a Sicario recruit learns is what it's like to kill a human being.
Wait.
It's actually better that this goes loud during this section, because they will start shooting some of the explosive barrels ahead of us, so I don't have to drive quite as carefully, and as I say that, they're not doing that at all.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Now, the one major benefit of taking this car down is that the squad will stay with you, guaranteed.
Get the hell out of there.
Eyes up. Let's get back to work.
The first thing a Sicario recruit learns is what it's like to kill a human being. They bring in prisoners and make the recruits take turns on them with hammers and machetes. Sometimes it's men, sometimes women, sometimes it's little kids. Recruits don't move, they hesitate. They're next.
Got eyes on Bookhart. Target marked. You got him. Bookhart's dead.
Hell of a way for a ranger to die. Bookhart chose this, don't forget that. We did what we had to do.
Good work in Montuyoc. Losing Bookhart's gonna have a major impact on the cartel's training program.
Not sure where my squad actually ended up. Normally, or the times I have practiced going down the car with that tunnel, they've stuck with me pretty damn well. But it seems like they got stuck on the staircase.
Finally, we're starting to push back. Keep at it. Big news. Sueño told El Muro to take out La Plaga, but instead of killing his kid brother, El Muro...
Oh my god, why am I still hunted? How am I still hunted?
So Sueño's right-hand man is turning against him.
Even better. We know where La Plaga...
El Emisario is staging an attack on a local hawk.
Sorry about the interruption.
No worries. Let's make this quick.
So Sueño's right-hand man is turning against him.
Even better. We know where La Plaga is. Let's wrap this up. I'm tired of execution videos.
This will be our pleasure.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Okay, we're still good. Alright, breathe easy.
Okay, this section has changed up a bit as well. Previously, La Plaga was just in a completely different time here. We would go do Libertad, or Flor de Oro, Libertad, go finish up Itacua, and then come back over this way. Or actually, then Montuyoc, then come back this way. It was all sorts of weird, basically. And so I've simplified that. But the hospital still has to come at some point. And so the times for this are going to be very different. Or I expect them to be anyway.
¿Qué tal, compas? You've come just in time. Scouts tell me El Emisario's men are on the way.
How's it looking here?
We've sent away as many doctors and patients as we could. Plus a few trucks loaded
This guy really
with
talks with his
patients
hands.
and that way,
I like it.
if the hospital is lost, at least there will be something left for the sick and injured. Ya pues. My daughter was born in this hospital. Now here I am, carajo, defending it from cartel thugs who want to turn it into one of their damn cocaine labs. Is nothing sacred to these people?
Nothing but death, Kumpa. That's why we're here. El Emisario's men can hit the place at any moment. We need to get dug in tight before the shooting starts.
Roger that.
I like how this turn is so sharp, they don't actually make the turn themselves. They have to do like a three-pointer.
We done? Shit, I kinda got all excited there.
We're not done yet, Holt.
We're clear over here.
Looks like we've riled them up. Throwing lead. You wanna get some? We rattled somebody's cage.
Okay,
Got the fucking helo.
and that's that mission done. Just have to wait for it to actually give us credit. But while we're waiting, we'll go pick up our helicopter again.
I'm on. Let's go.
All tangos are down. Area's secure.
La Plaga's...
Bowman, looks like you really stirred the shit in Ocoro. Word of your attacks has gotten back to El Sueño, and he's out for blood. El Yayo's trying to cover for his grandson, but he's caught between a rock and a hard place. El Sueño is demanding an explanation from El Emisario, and El Yayo's trying to come up with a solution that keeps his grandson alive.
What's this do for us?
El Yayo's been on the phone with El Emisario for most of the day, and we've been able to triangulate his position. This is our chance. El Emisario's twisting in the wind. We bring him in now, he'll give up everything he knows.
Give us the location. We'll take care of it.
Nomad, put a pin in whatever you're working on. I've got a mission coming through that takes top priority.
What do you need?
I'm tasking you with support for Operation Watchman.
Support?
I know this guy. Don't give him any shit, or he's liable to feed you your own liver. Patching him through now.
Somebody want to explain to me why we're extracting El Emisario? We know he only got where he is now because of his grand.
Hold up.
Nomad, this is Matt.
Awesome.
How do you read?
I'm glad that that call is basically going to be uninterruptible now.
Without my usual. A girl says you're pipe hitters who know the neighborhood.
You tell us what you need, we'll make it happen.
I'm gonna want somebody to watch my back. I'll drop you a line when I'm in a position.
Roger that.
Look, this is not the time to be playing cowboy. Tread lightly. Don't drop any bodies unless I give you the word. You copy?
Understood. This is a stealth op.
Match what out.
Looks like we're riding shotgun with Sam Fisher.
Now there goes my helicopter.
Smells more like crack rock. Say what you
I swear
will
it's
about
inevitable that if I park anywhere out front, everything explodes eventually. I don't know why it's so explosion happy, because it's just some cars out there. So, are they throwing grenades that then triggers chain reaction, or what? Because it's not like there's explosive barrels or anything. That's where the heavy was this time.
We're good.
Bien, camarada. Congratulations on defending the hospital from El Emisario's men. We couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it, Qatari. Just add it to your bill.
There is one more thing. Before El Emisario's men attacked the hospital, one of my people loaded a truck with vaccines and tried to get them to safety. Unfortunately, he was stopped.
We have so many calls that are all possibly triggering right now.
It's vital we get those vaccines, Yankee. The truck is at the Unidad base now.
Thankfully, this one's blissfully short,
But frankly, there is no one else
so I'm not going to worry about trying to cancel it.
Understood. We'll see what we can do.
Come on, Bowman.
Bowman, we're in Flor de Oro.
Thank you.
Trees there may be pretty, but that province is the heart of Unidad corruption. We want to break up the love affair between Unidad and the cartel. That means taking down General Barrow.
The commander of Unidad. How hard is he to get to?
We've got no leads on the general's location, but we've got word of a data center at Unidad's mob Jaguar. Our source tells us it's chock full of informed personnel. It may even tell tales about some of Unidad's less than savory operations.
Sounds like a good place to find leads on General Barrow.
I'm sending you the location of mob Jaguar now. They probably got the data center underground to keep it cool. And our source couldn't get us any password access, so you'll have to hack in.
Okay.
Got some hostile activity.
Eyes on the soldier with the submachine gun. There, by the container.
Coming up on Unidad's main operating base.
I'm seeing rail lines coming in and out. Watchtowers, warehouses. Is that a heliport?
Bowman, hold up.
Well, that's different. Because that guy wasn't where I expected him to be, I couldn't kill him.
Data center may be down there. Let's see where this tunnel leads us. terminal with access to the main system. I'm in. Pull security while I upload all these files to Bowman. There's a shit ton of data here.
Now that bike is in the position I don't want to bother trying to get it out of.
Data transferring. Maintain the perimeter.
Hemos localizado la última posición conocida del enemigo, pero han desaparecido, comenzando una nueva búsqueda ahora mismo.
Now, the splits I'm going against right now involved flying from El Polito sports car to here. So I expect us to have a ton of time savings right here. Because the actual travel time we had is more in line with the previous route, going straight from La Plaga to here.
Hemos perdido contacto con el enemigo. Retírense, repito, retírense.
Oh, while I've got time, might as well make sure all my guns are fully loaded. What was that elevated position he was shooting from? Was he in the turret of the car? Okay, well, that's some lost time.
Just hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Yes. How about you get me up? Thank you. No, he's behind the car.
God damn, that was close.
Okay. Gonna take your cover, officer.
We pulled some interesting intel from that data hack.
What have we got?
General Barrow's former aide is in jail. Turns out he knew a little too much about Unidad's dirty laundry, so Barrow locked him up. You set him free. He might feel like sharing some secrets he has on his old boss.
That dog will hunt.
We also found information that assets we have placed within Unidad may be exposed. Somehow, some Santa Blanca Luke found out who they are, and he's planning to name them to an Unidad captain named Iglesia. You have to silence this cartel informer.
We got a location on the target?
Negative, but we have a location on the Unidad captain. Find him, tail him to his meet with the Santa Blanca informer, then take out the informer.
Roger that. Let us know if you pull anything else from that data hack.
Now, this is going to be interesting, because we're here during the daylight this time, so I'm not sure my parachute strategy will actually work. I'm still going to try it.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. Helicopter, get down. Get down before they see you.
¿Qué carajo, pues? What the fuck is going on here?
This should be our guy. Let's see what he knows.
¿Qué carajo? Who the fuck are you?
We're your best chance of stopping these motherfuckers. I'm looking for General Barrow.
Mierda. I used to be on that pendejo staff. He came to my birthday party once, but he's a cocksucker.
Well, this strategy doesn't work quite as well during the daylight.
I know where he is, but he has a daughter, the only family that viejo has left. She's a government paper pusher in some speck of a village in Flor de Oro. What the hell name does she use? Ah, Erendira. Erendira Buendia. You can use her to get to General Baru.
Gracias. Good luck. This should be our guy. Let's see what he knows. Bowman. That former Unidad captain told us that General Barrow has a daughter who goes by the name Erendira Buendia. She's living in a village of Flor de Oro, working as a silver servant.
I've got the activity working on it now. Get a hold of the daughter. We can use her to urge General Barrow to meet with us.
Okay, this is gonna go bad.
Got her cell phone.
Especially since there's that that helicopter right there. Oh, and a second one.
Solid copy.
How wonderful.
Heads up, Santa Blanca's here. Good hit on the helo. Fucking smoke the helo.
Operation Kingslayer has all the makings of a political mess.
We sure stepped in shit this time.
Hold on.
Do not hit the trees, do not hit the trees. Thank you. Do not hit the trees.
Okay, let's focus on the mission. I'm not sure Bowman understands who we are. Asking us to use an innocent woman as leverage.
She's one of those handlers who thinks we just do wet work.
To be clear, we are not harming this woman unless she tries to kill one of us.
Roger that.
Okay, landing here to get the Libertad call started.
Bowman, we're boots down in Libertad province. What can you tell us?
Libertad is where Santa Blanca gets the precursors it uses to refine coca paste into cocaine. It's a tricky process that requires special knowledge and a lot of very nasty chemicals. Intel on the ground is pretty thin. The local Buchon keeps a very low profile. We think he might be one of the cartel's top chemists, so I'd really love to find out what he knows. Get out there, rattle some cages, and see what you can find out.
Copy that. We're on it.
Okay, it's daylight, so she's probably at the school building or whatever the heck this is.
Keep an eye out. General's daughter should be around.
I'm saying that more to remind myself than to,
There she is. Keep in
Yep,
mind
there
she's
she
our
is.
only lead. We need her.
And if she don't
So, in my run
Said she's our only lead.
that I'm comparing against, my prototype of this run, somehow she died.
Erendira Buendia.
We interrogated her, everything was fine,
General Barrow.
and then, as we're leaving, we got a good deal away, and then suddenly it said target died. I can only assume it was, Erendira here,
Why should I believe you?
because I don't know how General Barrow could have died. He shouldn't have even been spawned in yet.
We are the people they have nightmares about.
Regardless, not fun.
Papa?
But hey, time savings I get now.
Gringos have found me. Americanos. I am not hurt. They say they only want to meet. No, I do not trust them. He says you are malos, peligrosos, but he has given me a location.
I'll pop. Saddle up. We need General Barrow alive, but I don't expect him to be friendly. Want to get to that RV first.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
Yeah, we got to right here, and then it said target has died. And I don't think he should be spawned in if he's, 1.1 kilometers or more away. So I don't think it was General Barrow. But hey, maybe it was. Maybe, I don't know, something crazy happened.
I don't trust the big man. It's the General.
You Yankees are proud bastards.
Ambush! General fucked us over. Get him!
He was kind, actually. He didn't fuck us.
The General knows when to surrender.
Didn't have to go down this way.
Of course it did, cabron. You threatened my daughter. My only regret is that I did not bring more soldiers.
Sir, we've come to you because we need your help.
This is not how one asks for help in Bolivia.
This isn't the normal kind of help we're asking.
We're working with the rebels. We want to take down the Santa Blanca cartel. You can't be happy with how they're treating your country.
They treated it worse than the Americans.
Sir, your daughter's safe. Whether or not you help us, you are coming with us.
the helicopter didn't spawn in until super late, and I have no clue why. Does it only spawn after you've become engaged? Because I don't think that's true. But that would line up with why it didn't spawn until I was basically leaving.
Extraction point. Keep your eyes open.
I was in La Paz trying to speak to the president with...
I expect a gold split here just because of that random target has died from the run I'm comparing against here. But only by 7 seconds. Oh, right, because it was a lot... I had a beautiful leaving of Trail of the General. I had a perfect stealth in and stealth out. There was no shots exchanged. Which also meant that I didn't have to do any crazy maneuvering to get out of there. No gunfight, nothing. So yeah, that probably is what cost or made up the rest of the time. And of course loads are variable, so maybe I had fast loads previously and I got average or slow loads this time. Don't know. Felt about good though.
Look at that.
Pretty good sized city considering the location.
Reminds me a little bit of Houston. Everything is built around the oil refinery.
Hang back, I see you.
Looks like the boss's house. Let's go check it out. Nobody here. Search the house, see if there's anything useful. Got a location here for a chemical institute run by the cartel. Looks like the Buchon himself is responsible for training the students. Let's check it out.
Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
So I think I'm going to try Shuey Strat this time. He likes to park in the front. And the reason I'm going to do that is because you're pretty much guaranteed to be spotted if you park at all with your helicopter. But you can have the benefit of all the guards coming to the front.
That's the chemical institute.
Wait.
We got all the way to gauged.
Fucking hell!
Not what I wanted. I was figuring we'd get hunted.
They've seen us.
HVT spotted. Looks like a local Buchon. Let's grab him and make him talk. Go.
Roger.
Anyway, if we'd just gotten the hunted, they would go investigate the helicopter wherever we parked it, and that could mean that if it's too heavy in that direction, I have an easier time going to the backup helicopter that's guaranteed to be here.
Where can I find him?
He's supposed to be at the witch's market later, but I don't know when.
I can see the wisdom in that.
Get on the phone. Arrange a meeting with him at the market. Tell him it's important.
Then you let me go?
That depends on how convincing you are.
Hey, it's me. Look, there's something I need to show you. I can't tell you on the phone. Yes, it's important. Okay. He told me to meet him at the witch's market.
In case you feel the need to call him back. Bowman, this is Nomad. The cartel patrol in Libertad is a U.S. national named Marcus Jensen.
Got it. Let me run the name and I'll see what comes up.
Better make it quick. We're going after him now.
Nomad, I just uploaded a video for you. Should give you some background info on the local boss.
Sniper, down, down.
Libertad is always kind of a pain, because there's just this fog that loves to hang in this area, which makes night vision just very annoying. I've been experimenting with getting in and out to interrogate the assistant there quietly, and then fast traveling to Libertad, since we have already discovered Libertad. Unfortunately, it's just not consistent enough for the quiet in and out, and then the load times aren't super consistent, but it can be better than dealing with the combat that can happen, and the shenanigans that can come from that. But, in the end, I just don't think it's worth it.
No shit.
Eyes up.
If the intel is correct, Jensen could be here somewhere.
What in the hell is a guy like Jensen looking for in a place like this?
Whatever it is, it ain't good. Trust me.
Eyes on Jensen. Take him alive.
Back off! I'm a scientist.
Hands. Show me your hands. Do it now.
Goddamn fascists. You've got no right. I'm an American citizen.
Stay where you are and put your hands on your head. Don't make me tell you again.
Yeah? Or what?
And the splits I'm comparing against, I did do a fast travel,
You read me? Now shut up and move.
but in that fast travel it was
Engaging tangos.
a very long load, and actually I still had to get out of combat to do it, as I recall. So that was definitely not very smooth. This definitely feels a lot better than that. Actually, I believe I died. That's what happened. Yes, I died and then I chose to fast travel because I died. That is what happened. So yes, I had an extra load, basically, and then the fast travel load. So I had 2 extra loads over the distance I had to travel here. Now, the distance you travel versus the fast travel is... I mean, they can be equivalent, like I was saying, but the fast travel load is, of course, inconsistent, so... you are running the risk of just the RNG gods deciding, nah, this load's going to a 95%er.
What I don't get is this. You're a scientist, right? So what the hell were you doing at a place like the Witch Market?
Processing cocaine isn't just about solvents and reagents. Not the way I do it, at least. I get powders from the brew host that speed the process along and make the result more potent.
Yeah? Like what?
Like, fuck you. That's proprietary information. You got no fucking right, you hear me?
I do think parking... I think the 6 seconds that I ended up losing in the previous segment are entirely because of where I chose to park. I think it does just take a bit longer to get there, and it's about the same distance to run on foot. So, in the end, I may continue doing what I was doing, although it did seem to work out in that everyone was on the wrong side of me. And see, I just saved a minute there because of no death and no long load on the fast travel. On the other hand, though, I had a glorious San Mateo, so if anything goes wrong in San Mateo, and it seems to, almost always,
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
then I expect to lose some time here.
I got it. I'll fly.
Punch it, man.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers,
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood. Coming up on Rosario, cartel prison village.
Not sure if Santa Blanca keeps records, but if they do, could be some leads on all those missing people.
Worth a shot. Let's hit it. I'll be damned. Cartel just put up a wall and turned the whole village into a prison.
What's the play?
Same as before. Get inside, find the warden's office, search it for intel on the missing people. There have to be answers behind those walls. Let's move. That's gotta be the warden's office. If there are any prisoner records, they'll be in there. We need to get inside and see what we can find. We got a PC over here. There's a record of the prison's inmates. It's here. No time to be choosy. We'll download every document. Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman.
Okay, since I'm not engaged, I don't need to worry about that mortar targeting me. So I don't need to blow it up. But I have been practicing where to aim with my grenade launcher to blow it up from the window up there.
Downloads.
Hold up.
Download started. Stay alert, people.
Download's complete, Nomad. You are a bit behind, my friend.
Reporting La Cárcel del Pueblo.
Cartel's keeping high-value rebels prisoner here.
We free some of these people, they could tell us something about the disappearances. Chances are...
With this size operation, the jail cells unlock automatically when the power goes out.
So we take out the Jenny.
We gotta find it first. Come on, Jenny's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Let's talk to one of these prisoners. See what we can find out about the disappearances.
Watch your step. These
Hey,
guys
I
know
need your help with
something.
something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
Stew maker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Hey, someone killed him.
Caustic soda.
Sí, sosa cáustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums, well, there are no bodies left to find.
So now we've got a name, we need more info on El Pozolero. A way to go after him. He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains.
Thanks.
Oof, getting some heavy fog here. Swinging out just a bit to avoid that Unidad helicopter. Probably unnecessary, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to lose us enough time to bother not doing this. Okay, this is in the building here.
They're gonna see you. Hold up. They're on alert.
According to this, a journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20.
Let's get to her before the Sicarios do.
Good to go.
Ready?
Opening fire. Roger. Poke the hornet's nest. Enemy down.
Aquí, ayúdenme, por favor. Dios se lo pagará. Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be free.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera. But I don't know if I'll stay with journalism after this shit.
Okay, she's stuck.
Who I owe my rescue.
We're working with Pakatari.
There you go.
Any info
Come on.
you've got on the people who are disappearing?
There is a rebel safe house near here. Everything I have on los desaparecidos is there.
Then let's go get it. We're coming up on the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the missing people.
We gotta figure the cartel's around, looking for her too.
The hideout is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. We need to put a stop to it.
Hola.
It's not hard to guess that los desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes in some truck the cartel uses to pick up the bodies. It's supposed to have a regular route like a fucking garbage service.
You know, the red texture here makes me think there's a grenade about to go off.
Nothing specific.
Like the red outline around a lot of this dirt here.
It's hard enough to get as it is. I just know that the truck's last stop is a place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies.
Really? This went longer, huh? I'm surprised. Granted, I knew my previous one went very smoothly, but dang.
What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios. And gracias.
15 seconds worse.
Well, Matt, I've gone through those
I'm surprised.
files snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
Is there anything on El Pozolero? Got a description of the truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside, and anybody put in the back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it.
I'm going to wait here for Bacatari. You should find that truck.
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a loaded back full of goddamn bodies.
I've gotten pretty good at figuring out just how much it'll take to cause him to stop now. Got a good feel for it now.
Easy. Camine.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
Clear on my side.
And even better, I'm not actually exploding the truck he's in, just getting to black smoke.
Diablo! I just drive the truck way.
So I don't have to worry about my helicopter exploding because of that. Which means I probably should park closer, but that's still a leftover from my
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozolero is.
old practices.
I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozolero's real name, Raul Murillo. He also gave up Pozolero's location.
Outstanding.
Dead on.
I'll run Murillo's name and send you whatever
I
background
mean,
can find.
0.6 of a second.
These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
Just got a file transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozolero. I don't like this. We got no idea what we're walking into.
I'm getting like tense, you know? Kind of like a little nervous.
That's what Bowman said. There are a lot of variables in play.
There aren't a lot of variables.
We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozolero before he sees us. Hold on. Eyes up. Let's get back to work. There aren't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozolero before he sees us.
Now, the fact that we're engaged is not good.
Remember, we need
Not good at all.
Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola.
Means the risk of explosion goes up astronomically.
The lieutenant's trying to escape.
Fucking snapper's got a 0.
Yeah, that sniper will be a pain too. But the only real risk from that sniper is if he somehow causes something to explode, which he didn't. Oh, 2 helicopters this time. Cute. Double Unidad helicopters.
If we're staying overnight, I should probably have mi oso.
Your bear? Like a teddy bear?
Oh, it's not what you think. I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him.
Inigo Morales.
This is probably slower than the one I did previously. Hard to eyeball it. Yep. Although to be fair, that might also just be load differences. Okay, this load is definitely going longer than previous.
I can handle stupid.
So at least some of that is load differences.
But I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead. Like his brain broke?
He's disassociating.
Exactly.
I, for one, am not gonna let my kids burn ants anymore.
Nomad. Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. El Muro and El Sueño are at war.
Because Sueño told Muro to kill his own brother?
After that, Muro paid Unidad to hit Sueño.
Because that didn't go so well.
Not so much.
So now we let these assholes wipe each other out?
I wish. Unfortunately, Muro is one of our only shots at Sueño. They've been best friends since childhood. We need to know everything he knows.
Got it. So we grab El Muro before Unidad slips him out of Bolivia, or Sueño kills him.
Small arms fire. El Muro's Unidad buddies are trading shots with Santa Blanca.
Alright, we go in
and we find El Muro. El Muro's on the move.
Let's get the motherfucker.
We need him alive. I say again, we need that HVT alive. Come here, fuckface.
Back off, puto! Get your fucking hands off me! Chingada madre!
Actually, stow him, Nomad, please.
Fuck, engaging.
You stop right here. Put a bullet in my brain and go about your fucking business.
Maybe we just like your company, Muro. Isn't every day we meet a genuine Billy badass.
You got huevos, I give you that. But you pendejos are just as people on my way to killing El Sueño.
Two men like you being friends. You all had to know one day you were gonna try to kill each other.
Maybe. True amigos are a rare thing in this line of work.
But you can always count on blood.
A huevo. Between mi jefe and mi hermano, the choice will always be mi hermano. I'm gonna skin that pendejo Sueño and I'm gonna hang his fucking face on the wall. More like a trophy, you know?
Yeah, I get the idea.
But you? I ain't gonna take no trophy when I kill you. You ain't worth it.
This is it, El Muro. Welcome to the end of your illustrious career.
I like you, Yankees. You always know how to...
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
You really ought to let me drive.
Nomad, you'll want to hear this. The activity found a message for you on one of Santa Blanca's websites.
A message for us.
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueño. He says he wants to talk. He's acting like he'll negotiate, sing Kumbaya and hug it out.
The meeting's bait, but it could also be a chance to draw Sueño out.
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this from becoming a two-way shooting gallery.
Send us the info. If you want to throw lead, we can throw lead.
I don't think you understand. This is a bad idea.
Bowman, I understand. Send us the info, we'll decide.
Fine. Do what you want. Bowman out.
Bowman, we're in Tabacal province. What can you tell us?
Tabacal was once a major coffee producer, but over the last few years, Santa Blanca has forced the coffee growers to become cocoleros instead, growing leaf exclusively for the cartel.
Who's our target?
A cartel boss named Madre Coca. The Cocaleros are terrified of her. Take a look at the video I just sent and you'll understand why. She runs Tabacal like her own mini cartel. Production of coca leaf, distribution by truck and train, and enough security to keep the Cocaleros in line and the convoy secure. All of it run with ruthless efficiency. I'm in contact with a small group of rebels. They're willing to help us fight the cartel if we can prove our good intentions.
You got any suggestions?
Two things you can do to earn their trust. First, an old Cocalero named Chavez has been trying to get the farmers to stand up to the cartel. Word is he's giving a speech to the Cocaleros at the Agricultural Cooperative. Make contact with him there and keep him safe.
What else?
Supposedly, the cartel collects their coca in this province from a single farm. Ambush the cartel when they come for the coca. That should send a message to the Cocaleros and disrupt Madre Coca's production.
That feels like it's spawned a bit farther with normal.
There's Chavez. He's probably about to make his big speech. More like a big middle finger to the cartel. The guy's got balls, I'll give him that.
But who demonios are you? Did Madre Coca send you?
Expecting trouble, senor?
Oiga, you didn't answer my question.
I'm a friend, and I'm trying to keep you from making a big mistake.
Mistake? Usted que sabe? Since when is helping my people a mistake?
If you make this speech, people are gonna get killed. It's that simple. Madre Coca is gonna send in her people.
Nomad, you're absolutely right. People are going to get killed. It's mostly going to be Santa Blanca.
Se equivoca. Then you are no better than Madre Coca. Get out of my way, gringo. I must speak with my people.
This is Nomad. We're at the Agricultural Cooperative. Chavez blew off our warning. He's about to speak to the Cocaleros.
The rebels say Chavez is the real deal. A true revolutionary.
He's a dead man walking. The cartel is not gonna let this slide.
Do whatever it takes to keep Chavez alive.
Yeah, it did spawn a bit further than normal, but not by much.
About stopping Madre Coca.
On it.
Shooting some shots here just to get civilians out of the area, because I have lost this mission before due to civilian casualties, and there's really not much for me to do other than take safe shots to get them out of here, because otherwise, well, splash damage is a thing.
Fire.
Roger. I'm shooting these fuckers.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
That's the longest it's taken to ever blow up that single patrol. Ooh, aiming at the wrong spot. Oh, whatever.
We ain't here to run down civilians.
One civilian. Just give me credit for the mission now, please.
Wrapped it up. Chavez is secure.
Good work. Keep digging for intel on Madre Coca's operations. We need to know where the coca leaves are going and where they're being stored prior to transit.
Roger that. We're on it. yard up ahead. Signs of cartel activity.
This might be some sort of logistics hub they use for moving coca leaves.
Let's take a closer look. Coming up on the target. Damn. You can run a hell of a lot of freight through a rail yard like that.
Wait.
Engaging.
Hold on.
Must have been $10 million worth of coca leaves in those stocks. That's gonna hit Madre Coca where it hurts.
Yeah.
Hang back, that tango might spot you.
That's gonna lose some time. Not a ton, mind you, but some. Having to go retrieve the new.
Plan for a convoy that moves along the death road. A security team rides along with it. There's a name here. Salazar. Bowman, we're picking up chatter about a cartel lieutenant by the name of Salazar.
Yes. Jorge Salazar. Madre Coca's baby boy.
Say again?
The story goes something like this. Salazar was 17 years old and working in the fields when Madre Coca took over Tabacal. She took a liking to him from the start. Said he reminded her of her own son, who died when he was about Jorge's age. She offered Jorge a job. Jorge's father protested. So, she had the old man stuffed in the sack of tires and set him on fire. Jorge's been her adopted son and right-hand man ever since.
That's seriously fucked up.
Salazar's probably the one person in the world Madre Coca really trusts. We grab him, it'll turn her world upside down.
We'll see what we can do. Holy shit, look at that drop. I've heard stories of...
Okay, I'm gonna tag this mission just so I've got a good
It's a whole other thing to see it up close.
sight on Salazar.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Waiting to happen. More like happens all the damn time.
Wait.
Say the word.
I've got eyes on Salazar. Target marked. Let's take him alive.
Hijo de puta. Where are you taking me?
Someplace where Madre Coca won't find you.
You're a fool. There's no place in Bolivia where she can't find me.
You really think she'd go to all that trouble just for you? Get your head out of your ass. She's using you.
Using me? She pulled me out of the fields and made me her right-hand man. I was 17, and everyone in Tabacal treated me like a king. She gave me power, respect, people, fear.
Hold up.
You know, I was considering shooting that Unidad patrol earlier before the Salazar convoy spawned in, and I really should have.
Boy, right? She used to wipe your ass and tuck you in at night.
The hell did you just say?
Shut your hole, mama's boy. You're coming with us.
Someone wants to talk to you. You're coming up on the rally point. Heads up. This is our stop.
Suck my dick, blanquiñosa de mierda.
Oh, come on, game, please. Creaty, please. Nope. 95%? 96? Let's see it. Come on. I know, you're choking. It's okay. Oh, God. I love this game. Yeah, I just lost 20 some odd seconds there just to random load.
Bowman just uploaded some names for us. Looks like Salazar finally talked. It's a list of Santa Blanca snitches working inside the farmers' co-op. You know what to do. We take them out.
Wow. That civilian was just killed because he was terrified of a helicopter, so he ran into the road and got run over. There's toucans.
This is Bowman. We got her. Holy shit, we got her.
Say again?
I have no clue what those birds are.
Contact in Tabacal. Madra Coca's reached out to them. She thinks they're the ones who've got Salazar, and she wants back. She wants to set up a meet to negotiate.
You believe her?
I believe she wants Salazar. The rest doesn't matter. We've got Madra Coca right where we want her. You can accompany the rebels to the meet. Talk to her. Convince her that if she wants Salazar back, she's got to play along. I'm sending coordinates for the RV now. The rebels will take you to the meet. I'm counting on you to keep things from getting out of hand, Nomad. We need Madra Coca alive.
Madre Coca says she's willing to negotiate for Salazar's release. The old bitch sounds desperate. We could use this to turn her against us.
Bowman, we're coming up on the RV now.
Hold on.
Weapons free, weapons free. Bowman, this is Nomad. Madra Coca's dead.
What the hell happened?
It was an ambush. Madra Coca never had any intention of negotiating. She was looking for hostages of her own to trade for Salazar. She damn near got them.
Heads up, Nomad. Looks like La Gringa just hit her expiration date with the cartel.
What do we know?
The damage you've done to cartel production forced La Gringa to start cutting the purity of her coke to keep up with demand. Maybe she was playing for time, hoping she could get things back under control before Sueño noticed. If so, she bet wrong.
Now Sueño's gonna make an example out of her.
There's a crew on the way to her house right now. La Gringa's got nowhere to run.
Unless we give her a way out.
Exactly. I need you to haul ass and get to her house in Pujillo. Convince her she's better
Well,
off
I'm already in
than
Pujillo.
Sueño and get her to the extraction point.
Pujillo village is just up ahead. Let's hustle and get to La Gringa before the cartel does.
Pujillo. They'll decide one way or another. Or they'll decide eventually how to say it.
Looks like some of Qatari's rebels are defending La Gringa's house.
What's going on over there? Shit, they spotted us.
Who are you? What do you want?
The rebels are doing a decently effective job at defending.
But we've got to move right fucking now.
I won't get far.
Explosions
Not like
worry
this.
me,
I know
always.
someone. He lives in a village not far from here. The rebels, they take their wounded to him when they can.
How well do you know that rebel doctor?
He won't talk to the cartel. If that's what you're afraid of. They don't scare him. He's the bravest guy I know. We met when I was working with the NGO.
Looks like we're in Black Smoke.
He was the local guy.
In a few years and a few tons of coke later, he introduces you to the rebels.
He needed medicine and vaccines. I had the money.
I don't get you. What do you get out of playing both sides?
Hell if I know. I came to Bolivia to help people.
Gotta hold on, Gringa.
If you came to Bolivia to help people, how did you end up with the fake NGO? Like, I know you're a disgraced chemist. You used to be with an NGO. Was it an actual NGO, or just only ever a fake one?
Tarek must have sent them to protect me. I feel cold. I'm starting to feel cold.
Why would Qatari protect the cartel sign?
I can't. Please. I've got to stop.
Don't quit on me now, lady. Sight's just up ahead.
Who are you? What do you want?
You know this woman? What happened? Believe me, Doc, it's better if you don't know.
Well then.
She's got a GSW to the shoulder.
I'm glad that didn't kill La Gringa.
Leave her with me. I'll do everything I can.
We'll buy you all the time we can, but you need to work fast. I've got a feeling Sueño's not done with her yet. Contact. Sueño sent another crew after us. Take him down.
We got a chopper coming in.
One of the cars got stopped over there.
Move.
Ow.
I'm moving the route of the cage. Ready to fire. Got some rebels trading shots with the cartel. We want to back them up.
Now I need to figure out where I can park this thing, because there's going to be wreckage where I wanted to park. My original plan was not to land there, was to come down, destroy the like awning, get that out of the way. This'll work.
I'm good, crank.
And then move a bit back further, but, well, that didn't happen. Might as well fill up on ammo while I'm here.
What's the word, boss?
We've given the doc all the time we can. One way or another, we're getting La Gringa out of here. Okay, Gringa, time to go.
Please, just give me a minute. He stopped the bleeding, but I got a ball of lead in my shoulder.
The cocktail the doctors gave you? I bet you can't even feel your face, let alone that bullet.
Not me there.
We're leaving. You feel like you're gonna keel over or puke? Just look at the horizon. It'll keep you steady. Let's get back on mission.
Katari must have sent them to protect me. I feel cold.
We're at the extraction.
Don't need to worry about keeping this helicopter.
Call for a dust off.
Just need to get out ASAP.
I asked Katari to send us a vehicle.
I'll fly.
I'm on.
Coming up on the target area now. Get ready. Bowman can't wait
to take a run at El Emisario. So watch your fire. We need to take him alive.
Copy that. Cartel Shakar, here we go. Engage Unidad's firing on the cartel. Lady killed himself rather than face his own grandfather. That's fucked.
I feel like we drove him to it.
Come on, man, stop it with that shit. He made a choice.
We need to check the body. See if he's got anything on him. Hey, got a suicide note. Bowman, this is Nomad. We found El Emisario. He's dead.
What happened?
He killed himself. Left a note to El Sueño taking the blame for the loss of the labs in Ocoro. Guess the shame of failing his grandfather was just too much to take.
That little shit. We had El Yayo by the nuts, and now this.
We still have El Yayo by the nuts. We are literally going to go pick him up next.
It happens sometimes.
But you do this sort of thing a lot?
I do whatever it takes to get the job done. Same as you. It's Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing La Gringa and El Yayo to start cutting the purity of their cocaine has caused prices to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What's it do for us?
We got La Gringa, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
El Yayo's fallen out of favor with the cartel. Let's bring him in.
This is the place. Let's take this low and slow.
The cartel realizes we're here. The first thing they'll do is kill El Yayo.
Copy that.
Bowman, we're entering a province called this. Wait.
I'm shooting these fuckers. Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Quédate quieto.
Grenade, get to cover.
Where's this grenade? Wasn't close enough.
Vámonos. I'm taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If the Sueños men see that I'm caught, the cartel will kill my family.
This is one of those legal coca farms.
So, like, can we get some legal...
RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable. I get the feeling we'll be heading right back out again.
Roger.
Bowman.
So many things all playing at once.
Hey, it's me. Sorry about that.
About time. I was starting to get worried. Espiritu Santo is the base for Sueño's religious propaganda. Key to that is a woman named La Santera.
Chewy and Rosa.
Self-proclaimed Santa Muerta priestess with thousands of loyal followers. That witch has an uncanny ability to turn men with guns into fanatics. That's the shit that keeps me up at night. Narcos have been into Santa Muerta for decades, but most worshippers aren't cartel.
That's a small mercy. You got an angle on changing the mind of a fanatic?
You're gonna need to dig for intel. Find out how to take down La Santera in a way that will demoralize the Sicarios and turn the regular folk away from the cartel. When she loses her congregation, bring that witch to me. Bowman out.
Pero Dios mío, won't you sicarios leave us alone?
Take it easy. Hold up.
I'm opening fire.
Ready to engage. Grenade!
What's going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find Yayo's
I have to wait for that grenade to go.
Working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that.
Get in!
They know we're here.
They're going after the white.
Hold up.
Okay, we are still engaged. That is terrible for us, because that means we won't be able to fast travel immediately. So, we'll lose a bit of time to that, but we gained a bit of time because last time El Yayo died immediately as soon as we landed the helicopter.
Bowman get what you want?
Nobody's happy about it, but yeah, looks that way.
Fucking upgrades. They know we saved their lives, right?
All I know is the cartel's gonna have a hell of a time making cocaine without El Yayo. The rest is over my pay grade.
I heard that.
Hola, camarada. I have some very important information for you, my friend.
What happened?
El Sueño. One of my men claims to have seen him.
We've been in Bolivia all this time, and this is the first that anyone who isn't
Cartel has seen El Sueño. Who is this man of yours?
You're right to be suspicious. The information isn't clear, but with all our recent success, we must have forced El Sueño to show his face. There are no buchones left to run things.
Not that way.
This could be our chance, no man.
That way.
We can force the cartel out of Bolivia.
Send us the location where you want to meet. We'll be there.
This is the RV. Something isn't right. Come on, move. This province is part of the cartel's shit. I got a body here. It's that rebel leader Amaru.
We freed that guy from the cartel.
Trying to call Pac, but it isn't going through.
Think Pac and his rebels threw down with the cartel, and Pac had to run?
It doesn't look like there was much of a fight here. I'm calling Bowman. Maybe she's heard from Pac. This province is part of the cartel's influence operation.
The propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerte proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño. Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz.
Can you not?
Journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel.
You guys seen this?
Looks like some sort of cartel training camp.
According to Bo.
Okay, this mission is like bugged out right now because dialogue is just not playing like what we'd expect.
Trainers. Not just Mexicans either. Some of them come from Russia, Africa, Israel. Even had a couple from the U.S.
What's got to happen in your life to decide working for a drug cartel is a viable career move?
Nothing.
I'm going to assume this just can play through.
You set up a meet with Pac and one of his guys.
With Pac? Where are you?
Listen. Instead of Pac, we found Amaru. He's been killed. Have you heard from Pakatari?
Pakatari is here with me in Pucara.
Bowman.
So are we.
Bowman.
What the hell is going on here?
No idea, but we gotta get to Bowman, fast.
Never thought I'd hear myself say this about a CIA officer, but if they
Oh
ever
my
heard,
God.
I'll burn this whole fucking country down to get back at them. Right there with you, man.
Bowman said Pac was with her. Then the call got cut off.
Oh my God.
Might be Pac fucked us. Weaver, can you track Bowman's last known in Pucara?
Got it.
Bowman, we're in Pucara.
You know that annoying DJ Perry?
Oh my God.
Contact! Rebel hostiles!
Looks like we've riled them up. Taking a shot.
Chopper, down.
Okay, so thanks to the dialogue bugging out there and the conversation not advancing to let me do the quest, or the mission, we will not be getting the predicted 207.59. We will probably have a 208.20.
Back. Sorry we got cut off.
Okay, now where were we? The activity has narrowed the location.
Hola, camarada.
Pac, what the hell are you trying to do?
Same thing as you, amigo. Doing what's right for my country. El Sueño will die on Bolivia's soil. My people must know. The government must know. The other cartels must know. The rebels are not slaves for the Americans. We are strong on our own.
That why you killed Amaru? Because he wasn't strong enough.
Amaru was a man of ideals. Brilliant ideals. But ideals do not feed people. Ideals do not build armies. Ideals do not take down corrupt governments.
Neither does getting your people killed.
My people know that if they die today, they will return tomorrow as thousands and thousands.
That's not gonna make it any less painful.
If there's one thing I've learned to...
So that's actually a PB. I have no clue if the route helped at all or if that was just good play. I will have to do some time with the spreadsheet to really figure that out.
If you're watching this, that means I have executed El Sueño.
So yeah, that was fun. I'm probably going to post this even though it's literally within like 13 seconds of my previous run. But it's a different route and it's something crazy for people to see. I'm going to post this video and the other one. This one will also get posted to Speedrun Live or speedruns.com. So yeah, fun times.
He gets to walk. Sorry, but not on.
It's been a pleasure, and I hope you all have a good day. If I could stop this recording, that would be lovely. There.